If a library doesn't give you feedback as to why they didn't accept your tracks, should you try to assume that that could be fixed with the tracks and then resend them after making the adjustments? It's an interesting question. Sometimes it could be that your tracks are just not up to par and that you can try to rework them and resubmit them. I had a Sync Academy member ask me this the other day, that he said, is it too late once I've already sent my music once and they rejected it to maybe try to repurpose it or restructure things or maybe write new music and go back to that same library maybe 4 months, 6 months, a year down the road and try to get another shot at working with them? Is it too late? Is it basically you get one shot with them and that's it? And the answer to that is absolutely not. Believe it or not, they probably are bombarded with so many submissions that they may not even remember you in 4 months or 6 months. It's possible they could, but they might not even remember that you had submitted to them. You can remind them if you want to that you had pitched to them and then you didn't know if your tracks were really ready and here's the new ones that you feel are really going to be on par. But a lot of times they won't even remember. They're getting so many submissions that it's just kind of all, it's just, emails in their inbox, right? For you, it was really important because you created the music and you crafted that email and you sat there for many days hoping for a response. So you have a lot of memory with it, but empathize with them. They're getting these emails all the time. Probably not a lot of memory or importance associated with each one of those. So absolutely, if you feel that your tracks maybe were just not quite there yet and you needed to go back to the drawing board, rework them, reproduce them, mix them, master them, whatever you needed to do, I think you should absolutely go back to them when you feel that they're ready and give them another shot, even if they don't give you that specific feedback that that's what they wanted to hear, because you never know. You just really never know. And the one thing is that what I learned, and I learned this lesson in college, is that, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. I think Wayne Gretzky said that. And it's absolutely true. So you can sit there and kind of mind read and guess and wonder, like, why did they reject me? Maybe they just don't like me. Maybe they were just too busy. Maybe this or maybe who knows? Like, if they didn't tell you specifically why they didn't take your tracks, all you can assume is that either your tracks weren't up to par or that they just weren't relevant for them, right? That's pretty much it. Or, the other thing is they just weren't in a place at that point that they could take a new writer on. They might have been busy or whatever. Who knows? So I say definitely go give them a shot. Unless they tell you specifically, like, no, like you've got a lot of work to do and no, I don't think your music will ever be a right fit for us or something like that, which I don't think you'll ever get that from a library. But if you get a really strong no, then definitely sort of read between the lines and move on to another library. But most libraries are just going to say, nah, they're not going to give you that sort of harsh no. They're just going to say, oh, no, thank you. It's just not right for us right now. Or we're just not in a position to be able to take you on. Or, I had another member who said that the album he put together was one that they had just released. So they're like, oh, we love what you did, but we just released something like this. We don't really need anything right now. And they wanted to work with him, I think, on some other sounds or whatever. So never give up, right? Always keep going. And you guys make your common sense judgment on when are you hounding somebody, when are you harassing them and emailing them all the time. You know what's too much and what's too little, but definitely never really take no for an answer and go do your homework and improve your tracks and take another shot at it. Absolutely.